There was two moments in my career, and I've had close to 5,000 matches. And there was two moments that I was happy that the match was over. Believe this or not, it was me and Savage match at WrestleMania 3.
Really?
I was glad that it was over. You know, sometimes you get the opportunity to work with your guy. I call them tune-up matches. If you got a big pay-per-view coming up, or if you got a really big show.
Sure, on the house show loops. Yes, sir.
And so I found out that I wasn't going to have any tune-up matches with Savage because of the angle that he, coming off the top rope with the announcer's bell in my throat, that Vince wanted me to make my debut at WrestleMania 3. So when I told Savage that, and we started getting together after shows or, times that we had opportunities to start putting this match together, we were just flying by our gut feeling on whether or not this match was going to work.
Sure.
Because we really never really worked with each other. He came off the top rope with the announcer's bell, but that was we just did a few things, and then, so we really never got to work with each other and have a match. So we just working off our gut feeling, and that was it. After WrestleMania 3, when that match was over, I was so happy to we had like 19 or 20 false finishes.
Oh yes, yeah, and that was extreme for that time.
Yes, because your average match back then had 8 or 9 or something like that. But we went to 19 or 20, and then the final 1, 2, 3. I'll never forget. Randy he said, "Steamboat, you want to come off the top rope with your dive on me for the?" I said, I think at this point in time, Randy, after 19 or 20 false finishes, anything we do to get to 1, 2, 3, they're going to pop.
Yeah.
They're going to pop.
Sure.
So I said, let's just do an old-fashioned small package. One of the moves that's probably most prostituted in our wrestling business.
Sure, yeah.
It's always been a 1-2 kick out, right?
Yeah.
A small package.
Not that night.
But that was a big surprise to the fans on that, But I'll tell you this, and Randy doesn't even know this, and God bless him, he passed away about 9 or 10 years ago. But if people had asked me if there was one thing that I would change, and I said yes. Back then in the day, you never prostituted your finish.
Right.
But I would have loved it for me to do my dive and get a 1, 2, and Savage kick out.
Sure. Exactly, because you would have had them, they would have thought
Yes,
you
they
won,
would have
and then
thought-
surprised them later.
That's the only way you could have
Yeah.
possibly added something to that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, by doing that.
A lot of people put that as the perfect match, but I like you were in it, so you. Yeah,
I would
absolutely.
have loved to have been able to add that, and then shortly thereafter get to 1, 2, 3.
Sure, yes,
Where
sir.
if he would have stopped me and then go for a slam, and I hang on with the small package, and then get to 1, 2, 3. But I would have, looking back, I would have loved to have Randy. During that match, he came up the top of the elbow, and that's after me and Hebner had a double knockout, and the referee was down. And then Randy went up top, and he came off with his elbow, and there's no referee. I put that in that match because I wanted that Savage to have an out. I wanted him to have an out.
To set up the house show rematches?
Right. So, because I said, Randy, this is going to be your out. That after the match, this is sort of after the fact. You said you had the dragon beat, you hit me with your elbow, but there was no referee. So I said, I wanted you to have an argument to back up, to back it up with.
That's great.
And he just loved the fact that was put in there.
You thought of his out, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I
That's
said,
great,
I
man.
want you to have an out. I said, at the end of the night, you're doing the honors. Drop me the belt. But somewhere in there, you have an out.